Hello everyone, welcome back! BogMod here, continue to play Europa Universalis 4. Now I actually kind of want to talk about one thing before we get to the war that's coming up next year. I love these games. But these games, I've actually had interesting little fun experiences thanks to them. When I was over a few years back, I had a nice little trip up to England. Staying at the hostels. You know, just traveling. And one of my roommates was down here from Spain. And I'd been playing a lot of CK2 at the time. Which had paid off, because he was telling me where he was from. I'm like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Talking about things in Spain. He's like, how do you know all these things? And it's not that, you know, people are necessarily... like just... I guess ignorant is the right word. I mean, there's no real reason that any random Canadian, right, or someone from another continent should know all that much about you know, your country. I think I'm doing Malacca already. Ooh, Bengal. What do we got? Ooh, it costs us cheaper. What are my fleets doing? Bengal and Malacca already. Let's go with Ceylon. Control more trade. So yeah, it's one of the perks, I guess. Well, I mean, I've always had the idea that it's not necessarily like things are interesting in their own sense. You have to imbue a thing with interestingness, such as it is. Like anything can be interesting, right? But there's always somebody interested in something. But things themselves aren't interesting. It's you that make them interesting. So you can always, as long as you're willing to take the time to try to appreciate something, you can enjoy them. And you can get other people to enjoy them with you. Oh, the Ottomans are corrupting our officials. I have no corruption. I'm going to leave my corruption at 0 for right now. Why, you ask? Ah, quite simple. There's some events that happen that boost your stability for free. And I would like to take advantage of that. Breaking truce, damn it! How long's my truce with them supposed to last? It should be over now. May. Ah! Alright, now I can do it. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm conquering you. Bwang! And I will not need my forts active for this. Just this guy. Maybe this guy. Because it's this guy who might get involved. Actually, put him into it as well, just in case the Ottomans decide to let them through. Now, if I recall my history, Trebizond had a lot of money. Do they still have a lot of money is the question. North all right. Monthly autonomy up for... I'll accept the demands. So, ooh. The honest merchants of Ethiopia. See? People can trust Ethiopian merchants, giving me more global trade power. There's Trebizond. Oh, they don't have the treasury like they used to have. There are some nations that I would love to just punch in the face. Take their sweet, sweet ducats. Oh, well. What's this? We won the battle. Trade disputes. Causes bellies. Ottomans. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. A lot of unimportant doodads. What's something that you find interesting, you people who are watching at home, that you think for some reason other people would not find interesting? Like what makes it interesting to you? You don't have to get, super deep into the psychology behind it all, but think about it. What makes it special for you? And I'm going to start saving up cash now. 43%. Growth of the administration. Hello, what do we got here? Noble counselors. Merchant counselors. Or clergy counselors. What do I want a decade of? I'm afraid only it's the nobility who I need to take stuff off of, because they're the ones who I can afford the. I'm gonna go with the burghers. Able men to run the country, merchants. There we are. Little cheaper development, in case I decide to toss some points around, which I just might do actually. 0.13 per... Yeah, you know what? There we are. Did it. Well, that was maybe the wrong spot to actually be... Do I have the university there? No, I don't. That was perhaps the wrong spot to do it. Sure, went with here. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, there we go. 35. Now we're starting to see some real income. That's what I like. I mean, if you're like I said, I like role-playing games. I love role-playing systems. I like an interesting, like, fantasy worlds. Okay? They have such like a well-thought-out fantasy world. You can kind of really get into it, and then you start thinking about like actual ways these sorts of things would play out, like how the human psychology would play if there were things like actual magic, or like how religion would play a completely different role in your life. If, for example, when you went down to your local church because you'd broken your arm, and the priest, and it was like a regular thing that the priest would be like, I will invoke God and God will heal you. And that would change things a little bit, I think. There'd definitely be some different talk about things. Let's bring you up here. And look. Hello, what's my final idea? Caravan power plus 25% and an additional merchant. You know what? Fine. Finish off the ideas. Closing deals to be the quickest. We need to ensure that our merchants are able to have the deal done. Caravan power plus 25%, which I think happens in the inland. 90% of Ethiopia trade node is under my control. So, my final merchant. Where do I funnel money from? I guess if I go with here, I can funnel more money out of that node rather than people collecting it, which again continues to feed downstream to eventually Alexandria. So let's see, 34.66 should change in a little bit. It's going to take me a few days though. Yeah, it's gone up slightly. Not a huge shift. Will it change at the end of the month? There we are. Yeah, it's an extra ducat or two. Alright, now the question is... how do I deal with Gazamuk? Because I would like to conquer you and take all of your money. But to do that, I need to hurt your friend a little more. He's unwilling to just leave the war. Hey, how, would you let me through your lands? Nope. The Ottomans will, oddly enough. So to allow our troops military access rather than having to fight so unworthy an opponent, our troops can now fight for true glory. Excellent. Let's do that. Yes, yes, I know I've got too many diplomatic relations. I can build up some points, I think, before I decide to finish. Yeah, I'm saving up cash now. That's what I'm doing. Tariffs on tea. That's fine. I'll take points. And I've got a colonist again. Let's go back over here. 13. 13 it is. Yes, yes, yes. Coming along nicely. I'll get all the best. Oh, had a population out of Tana. No, we'll spend money to make sure that people are happy in my colonies. Yeah, there we are. Ivory. We're also getting close to a few certain nations that I wouldn't mind just devouring. I need one less diplomatic relation, eh? Let's... No, I guess that is the how it's going to work. Cossack aggression. What's this? By border horseback, the Cossacks of the Steppes are very adept at raiding. This is definitely new to me, at least in this playthrough. Actually, these plunderers retreat back to their borders. Both the nobility and our burghers have interest in the affected areas, and both groups now demand we do something. There's room. Well, I'm going to demand the Cossacks be brought to justice. The Georgian response is to send some monetary compensation for the raids. Alright. They claim they have brought the perpetrators to justice. There we are. There we are. And here we are. Look at that income. It's a juicy income. Very juicy. Oh, military ideas of the Tenge. Of Tanage. She's a brilliant woman from her life in After. Let's see. What is it? So, often she's studying the technique of soldiers during their training. She sometimes approaches the practice grounds herself. While some were initially hesitant to engage her in melee, others were curious about the skills she brought. There's an unmortared one. That's hilarious. Yeah, this sometimes she's like, hey, let's get some fighting on. I want to see how tough you guys are. And then she cracks their skulls. Alright, now the question is, can I get them to leave the war? Because I really just kind of need them out of the war. You are unwilling. -6, eh? Alright. Then I'll take more land from you, if that's how you plan to play the game. Very little is being spent to Hormuz. Aw, not a lot of... I'm losing sailors. That's fine. That's fine. Incorruptible. Okay, excellent. See? There's perks to being a non-corrupt nation. Akoyunlu has lost some spies. Speaking of them, they are a servant of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans at war with Brittany, Florida, Britain, Canada. Really? What war is this? Oh. Our leader is now strict, giving us a nice bonus discipline. The French-Breton Nationalist War? Queen Jeanne de Savoie and de Montbelliard. Oh, Nationalist War. Oh, yeah, right. Aren't they? The Ottomans are friends with France now? Yeah. Yeah. Meow. Switching Coptic, Banter for text income 44. Eh. Not bad. I think after this... After this I have a truce with Oman still for 2 years. That's fine. Georgian Cossacks are rampaging through Georgia. It's good to know. Russia at war with Chagatai and Delhi. Could this be the chance I want? To strike against Russia? And debt, my poor friends. Alright, well, first of all, let's... Alright. You! Give me money, and you can give me war reparations. Yay! So that takes care of you, and then you... I guess I have to pull my soldiers back. Once I get my diplomat back home... Ooh, desires the flesh. What's this? The Negusanaga's his wife is having an affair. Our advisor, Gusho Eshete. Our advisor, Gusho... Oh, here he is. The master of the mint. But we cannot have an... Whoa. That's just after that gets the angered nobles. But I agree. We cannot have an adulteress for a queen. Or do we punish the master of the mint? Ooh. But I would need to... Alright. I could bribe him to keep him quiet. I could... No. Let us divorce her. And let others know why we did it. I thought we were divorcing her. Apparently not. And yoink. Alright, we have wiped them off the map. Trebizond will be absorbed into our nation. It's not a decent piece of... It's a decent piece of land, actually. Let's see. It's colonized, create an army, proper fleet. Choices, choices, choices. Though I think I will hire another 10. No. Now another 20,000 soldiers. Economy. Euro. Ethiopian... What? Why would Ethiopian Australia insult me? They... Why? I don't... I just don't understand. Alright, you can move through my lands, Aragon. And sure, Great Britain. Alright. That reminds me. Military. We're going to take our break here, so thank you all for watching. And we will continue soon. We will continue to expand the Navy, expand the Army, and expand our borders. See you soon.